Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to take a quick look at the two best fighters in Star Citizen right now, the Super Hornet and the Sabre, in order to understand better their capabilities, but also how they compare with each other after the 3.0 update. Both the Super Hornet and the Sabre are dedicated combat vessels with zero utility. They were created for combat-related activities, and this is exactly what they excel at. Although they do have some similarities in their armament, their approach to combat is very different and will require specific strategies from you and your group to be successful. The Super Hornet is more of a brawler with good firepower and defenses, especially armored defenses, that can carry a pilot and a gunner, sharing like these responsibilities and making the job a lot easier. The Sabre, on the other hand, is a fighter with a touch of stealth, has a more delicate approach to combat since it focuses on remaining undetected for as long as possible, waiting for the right moment to deliver a killing blow. Unlike the Super Hornet, the Sabre can carry only a pilot and relies mostly on its shield defenses. So their main differences will be the number of crew they can carry and their defenses or sturdiness that will dictate how you approach and fight your targets. Another significant difference between them has to do with their components, a feature added with the 3.0 update. The Super Hornet has mainly military components for the best performance possible, while the Sabre comes with mostly stealth components to emphasize on its stealth gameplay. A Sabre pilot would always try to remain undetected for as long as possible while approaching a point of interest as fast as possible. To achieve this, you don't only need stealth components but good speed as well, as speed Sabre actually has. Its SEM speed can go up to 275 meters per second and its afterburner speed up to 1235 meters per second, while the Super Hornet's SEM speed can go up to 230 meters per second only, and its afterburner speed up to 1222 meters per second. So the Sabre is not only faster, something that will allow it to pursue targets or offer assistance easier, but also feels a lot more agile than the Super Hornet when fighting. Their weaponry is very similar, but I feel like the Super Hornet has better potential and will allow players to experiment more with different weapons and missiles combinations. To be more precise, the Super Hornet comes with 3 size 3 mounts on the wings and nose and a size 5 turret mount that on its default loadout are equipped with 2 size 2 M3A laser cannons, the nose turret with 2 size 1 bulldog repeaters and the ball turret with 2 size 2 badger repeaters. The Sabre comes with 4 size 3 mounts that are equipped with 2 size 3 panther repeaters and 2 size 2 badger repeaters. As for their missiles, the Super Hornet carries 2 racks with 4 size 1 missiles each, 18 in total, and the Sabre carries 2 racks with 2 size 3 missiles each, 4 in total. Both vessels have a very good firepower that can be upgraded and work in different ways, since you can replace everything, missiles, weapons and components, to make them work exactly like you want them to work. Their default loadout only shows how they are expected to fight, with the Super Hornet being more of a brawler since it can carry more weapons, while the Sabre has a more subtle approach, bringing down the shields of your target with your laser weaponry first and scoring a kill with its stronger missiles. Another important difference to keep in mind is that the Sabre has stronger shield defenses but is very vulnerable if they go down, while the Super Hornet can take a beating and continue fighting even with its shield down. The Super Hornet comes with 2 small military shield generators and the Sabre with 4 small stealth shield generators. In the interior, both vessels had their cockpits revamped with the addition of multifunction displays and a 3D radar for traveling around. In the Sabre we can find 4 screens to monitor important stats, and in the Super Hornet 6, with 2 of those though placed above the pilot's head, making them practically useless in case of an emergency. In the Super Hornet it is also somewhat harder to use the 3D radar because of the joystick's placement. The visibility from both is decent but could have been better in my opinion. The existence of a gunner in the Super Hornet is helping with controlling the battlefield and monitoring your enemy's movements. So these were the Super Hornet and the Sabre, the two best fighters in Star Citizen right now. Two very similar but very different at the same time space superiority fighters that will serve you well depending on your preferred playstyle. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.